Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Napoleon Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain. We just cornered these separate armies of the Austrians just outside Belgrade. I think, as I said in the last episode, just finishing the last episode, we've got probably a whole stack against us, but they're coming on in bits and pieces. I think they've got maybe 3 artillery, 2 or 3 cavalry, the rest are fairly good infantry actually. So the main advantage is that they're coming on in dribs and drabs rather than attacking us as one go. We should be fine here. I can just see there's a slight... Have we got the village? Perhaps we've got the village. Yeah, I think we've got the village. This is his area. His reinforcing guys should come on along this line, along here. Coming on his left, if you're facing us. So we need to probably deploy towards this open field area here, towards this side, I think, rather than go through this town. We may send the cavalry round this way. Oh, damn, it's raining. Makes misfires a certainty. We'll group these guys together for fire control, but that doesn't mean they need to actually all sit together. So we'll actually place these guys in separate locations. Let's go here. Now place another infantry unit just here.
Damn this weather, sir! Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Okay, cavalry. Right. Okay, so what am I going to do with these? It's got some artillery. It's coming on from the side, so that tends to mean that all his troops, he deploys it immediately. So he could come on over here. I'm going to keep my cavalry here on the open flank. I'm going to put these guys here. I can already see that would be a good place to put my light foot. Sutherland Highlanders have very good melee, so we'll put those over on this flank. These guys are pretty much poor in terms of their... They're okay for firepower, but they're not very good at meleeing, to be honest. The melee stats are quite poor. Okay. Right. Okay, I've always got to remember I've still got an army in front of me I've got to fight. We group those guys together.
Revolutionary Guard!
I'm going to have a reserve brigade, because I really don't know. I'm kind of confident they're going to come on over here. They could come on as far down as here, so that might be... In fact, I'm going to put these guys here for that reason. Right, general. Where should we stick the general? He doesn't have artillery with this lot of units, so put the general here. Does that look a bit... Look a little bit... He's got Fusiliers. Fusiliers are very good actually. He's got a brigade of Fusiliers and some Uhlans. I don't know whether that looks a bit weak. I'm gonna bring that brigade back. Okay, right. Okay. Second thoughts. Okay, so let's go for this. Use one of the barrages to destroy this guy. I'm gonna go forward slightly. Not sure where he's going actually, to be honest. Ah, there's our enemy. Let's push up into these woods. There we go. Let's push Lightfoot into here. Let's get them inside. Islanders to back them up. Cabs to come round. Artillery are coming on quite early actually. What are these guys doing? Can we not quite. Quite a lot of lag actually for being for not really having much in the way of programs going on, to be honest. Let's switch over to... Let's run so we can start firing on them. I'm still going to keep... No, I'm not. I'm going to move this brigade over, move the general over. coming on this really quick actually. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Might have to charge these cav dragoons, good lord. Boom. Get inside, get inside, get inside.
We have taken a building, sir.
Good. Now what's happening over here? We've got two battles really we're fighting here. Let's keep this guy firing canister shot. These guys can fire on here. Getting a lot of lag considering that there really isn't much. I say there's nothing going on system other than fraps. Okay, I think it's probably these guys are probably firing at each other now. Oh, I hope it says they're coming on. I don't know. These guys are still there actually, which is a bit annoying. They're broken. Okay, I'm going to use up that guy's fourth. Let's go for this guy. I've got any cav to throw in and destroy them, so that's a bit unfortunate. Let's move this brigade up to here, and let's move these guys up. This woodland is going to service it. Good. Ah, we're being shelled, I think. Cav over here. Shelter behind here. It's only got 4% damage. Maybe it's the rain that's causing the lag, because there's quite a lag, to be honest. It's noticeable. Okay, come on guys. There's no artillery, no cavalry problems that we've got. Okay. Right, I think these three plus the artillery should be able to deal with them. Can we get round? Can we get round? Is the question. 6%, so they're not doing a terrific amount of damage here. Still going to hide behind here for these guys. Over here.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Is he really? Need to get... Oh gosh, the lag's getting a bit unendurable really. Let's move these three guys up to here. Move the general up to here. Are we really not... Have we not destroyed these guys yet? Let's move these guys up to here. Guys up to here. They're kind of coming across, which is a bit weird. Ah, we're standing there now, getting shot. Hit the artillery. The artillery's still got some cav there actually. Hit the artillery. Let's take this off. Okay, that should be fine. 10% damage, that's okay. Let's want the Highlanders on here to hit these guys. Let's inspire everyone. Let's rally everyone. Okay, they're not in fire mode at the moment. Okay, let's run these guys so they're not really in position to fire. Okay, what's happening over here? Let's have a look, see what the cav are doing. Are we getting these artillery? That's all I'm really worried about. I'm not worried about the cav so much. The cavalry unit that's here, the dragoon guards. I didn't realise dragoon guards, gosh. Got to try and destroy the artillery. It's the only thing that really matters. Have a close up, see what's going on. We've got some guards in there ourselves actually, I think. I'm going to push through and attack these guys before they fire on us. Let's go for it. Okay, everyone attack this guy please. Let's get back to see what's going on.
Our men are running, sir.
Really? Oh dear. What I need to do is get this brigade, move it over here. Let's run it. Let's do that. Let's move further back actually. I don't know whether he is taking any hits. We're doing okay now, I think. Support on a flank. We need to take these guys out of the building. Let's bring the cav back. These Fusiliers. Oh, they rallied. That's good. Maybe not for long. I've been looking at... I'm going to keep a Napoleon Total War campaign going all the time actually whilst we're doing these 5 uploads a week. But I've been looking at Le Monte de Empire and and also the Napoleon Total War 3, but neither of them look particularly stable to be honest, which obviously for a let's play, stability is the most important thing. So I'm not like a lot of YouTubers who start a campaign and finish it when they get bored with it, or yeah, when they get bored with it. I always complete my my campaigns.
Our men are running,
so the most important thing in that, of course, is to have a stable product that you can actually fight to the end of its natural course. So I may stick to Napoleon Total War Darthmod to be honest. It's very, very stable. It's never given me any problems. But anyway, that's just as an aside. I mean, it's I say we'll definitely have a Napoleon Total War campaign going at all times, I think, on the channel. Whether it's one of these mods that become more stable, or I'm not convinced to be honest at the moment. Having seen, I think that I've seen a few on YouTube where people had to give up halfway through, where the game's actually crashed or reached a point where it could not be continued. Grenadiers, let's use the artillery on those guys. Not focusing, am I? Really, to be honest, I need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Boom, boom. Are we actually firing right over here? Because we don't need to. So we can get the general. It's all a bit messy over here, let's do that. In fact, these guys are going to melee these guys. Grenadiers, probably not a good idea, but we don't want them firing on our guys. In fact, that got them going. At least that's weird. Let's keep going with this. Keep the artillery going. This should mean we can get Belgrade, I think. Broken. Let's make sure we keep these guys retreating. They're coming back quite a lot actually. I can hear the whistle of the artillery go flying over. Let's get these guys who are standing, German Fusiliers. Yeah, these are in a bit of a crossfire now, these guys. Oh, did the general give them a bit of
men are running, sir.
Pip there? I think he did. The AI using its abilities. The artillery firing on these guys. I think they're going now, to be honest. I think it's all over. Sorry about the lag. It can't be the rain now because there is no rain. So I really don't know why it's laggy. It normally isn't, to be honest, the game. Just on what we were saying, I mean, it's pretty robust. I don't think we hardly ever have any problems with it at all. Right, that's certainly no crashes. Let's saddle up the artillery. We'd used all our barrages except for one. And they're still coming back, actually. That's interesting. Terrific morale, these guys. Won't save them, of course. Keep the cav going. Let's form up on this road. These two can sit in the woods. Cover. We'll have to get this guy eventually. Let's pull these cav back, these light horse. There's nearly 100 actually of those guys. Of course their morale is very suspect now. We're going to speed things up shortly, because I think that things will be all over then. Okay, didn't need to move my artillery at all. I thought at one stage I'd have to move my artillery to get them in a better firing position for the armies coming on, but they carried on coming on towards us. They didn't actually just sit back. They're certainly rallying really well, actually. Let's keep after these guys. They've rallied as well, those guys. General, let's throw him, see if we can get some experience. Of course, they're still doing damage to us, so we're losing troops. 18 guys, so we need to save that unit. It's got a lot of experience. 35 guys, let's throw them in. Okay, we should be able to get some... Let's bayonet these guys. We're going to sit in a firefight with German Fusiliers. I think it makes more sense to give them the bayonet. Almost done. This is quite an experienced army. If you look at the chevrons on these guys. I mean, he's got 2 on his unit. But, they're only Highlanders. Around here somewhere. Devils in kilts. Yeah, it's the rain I think is doing this. Maybe the graphics card is suffering a bit. Okay, let's end this. Right, okay, so Belgrade should be next on our agenda. Should be able to get that. Did we lose any units? I don't think we did. Didn't lose any units at all. Got plenty of experience. Let's speed things up. You press the space bar. Someone asked me the other day, I think. I don't think they did ask me. They asked me the other day how you actually do this. Let's see if they'll surrender. I don't want to fight it in case we lose some units. They do surrender. Let's repair this. We've got some guys with terrific experience now, as you can see. 6. A very, very experienced army. We didn't even use any of these guys at all, which is good. Okay, Belgrade is gone. To show you diplomatically what's going on. Playing as United Kingdom, of course. You would have noticed that. We're at war with Austria. They're at war with Russia, Britain and Turkey. So the Ottoman Empire took back Rumelia from them. They rebelled and took it back in the previous episode. We've got no other minor nations at all. It's just these 4 countries involved now in the game. Russia is, although it's allied with us, it's probably going to betray us at some stage. Our main problem at the moment, well, we've got 2 problems. One, winter's coming. Fairly soon, I think within the next, in fact maybe the next turn, it's quite possible. We've taken some steps to move all our troops inside town so we won't suffer any attrition. That's so it's not so much of a problem. I was saying that I haven't moved any of these guys back yet. Let's move these guys back into towns so we can laugh at Russian problems with winter. Go here, Danzig. Just need to do this to make sure that we don't get any attrition. They are still fairly close to the front. I mean, certainly nothing for us to worry about as regards the Russians attacking us at the moment. Keep moving, guys. At least I think I wanted to have a look and see if the Russians are bankrupt. I think that's why I was sending spies west, or east rather, from the west. Oh, where's Russia? Where's Moscow? Go here. Okay, I think he's the guy who's the furthest east. Yeah, he's still got quite a lot of guys here, you know. Still got quite a lot of troops, all of which have tattered flags, so I'm quite hopeful that means that they are suffering economically. And we haven't even pulled the plug on our trade. That was the other problem that we've got. Second problem. They're heading towards bankruptcy. They're not in bankruptcy at the moment, is that right? It's just predicted. So they're not bankrupt at the moment. When we pull the plug on our trade, let's try this. Nothing will happen. Yeah, just be a 3 again. I've never ever seen that it gets a better government. Better governor rather. We've got 70,000 coming in trade. So we're going to be about 40,000, or sorry, about 35,000 in the red. So the only thing we can do is get rid of a lot of the trade ships. That will save us about 7,000, I think I calculated. These trade ships over here, for instance, they cost quite a lot to maintain. 78, and I think I've got about 100 of them, so maybe about 8,000 we can save. Oh, we're almost done here actually. We can probably just auto-resolve this. Yeah, because we won't actually lose any units. No, there we go. We can loot that. That's good. It's all cash. Let's do that. We're not going to be able to move out for quite a long time, if ever. No, we'll be fine. We'll be able to move out soon. Okay, so I want to use this army against the Turks. It's only the Turks. I mean, the Ottoman Empire. I hope I'm not offending anyone. They're Ottomans. Something I need to look at. Can we move out or disband troops? We can, so this guy's going. Be the first of the disbanded units. Getting 900 from that, that's good. Let's look at the overall picture. Look at our policies. Don't think we can do anything here yet for quite a while. Nope. And that's with an army there. But what we could do is destroy that and then build a different thing. Let's do that. Build a tax collecting thing, because that army's going to have to sit there for quite a long time. Okay. Right. What else are we going to do? Got that army there. We've got an army here. We're looking at putting together a invasion force for Istanbul. Just look at that. That. I think that's fine. These guys don't need to do anything other than go here, and we'll move them up to here next turn. For some reason we're getting lots of lag today on the game, and I don't normally get it at all. Okay, let's put these guys on board. Send these guys around to the Bosporus. Oh, can't each reach. Okay, well it's going to take a turn or so to actually get those guys in. Let's move this spy out to here. We're not at war with the Turks, although that may change of course. Let's go here. This is looking a little bit dodgy here, to be honest. In Rumelia, I mean not Rumelia, in Wallachia. Right, what do we got here? Let's move them down to... Can we do an ambush? Let's do an ambush here. Can I get more generals? We can actually. Get another 3 generals. I'll have a look at that in a moment actually, because I'm looking at disbanding armies, aren't I? I don't want to put a general in an army that I'm generally going to disband. I wouldn't disband the general, of course, I would still move him on. So we're blocking the Dardanelles, repairing here, repairing that. That army on board there. Got one. I think we need 3 armies to take out the Turks. Keep saying the Turks, the Ottomans. So can we move anything out here? Let's start with everything. Let's start building some of these things. By these things I mean we destroyed a lot of stuff like university stuff, so we can actually build the alternative thing. These members clubs add happiness, so it's the exact reverse of what you'd expect. I can't remember where else I did it. 8 turns, yeah, I think that's okay. Or is it in, it's in okay now, so we don't need to do anything there. Okay. I think we're going to disband these guys. I know they've got lots of experience. In fact, these 2 guys we won't disband. These guys we will disband. Units. Okay, they don't have a tremendous amount of experience. This one guy does. Let's move him out. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Getting ready to pull the plug on the Russians to drop the trade, but we need to do a lot more, I think, in way of getting rid of units. Oh, actually, we had guys in there, so that's why that was okay. Let's try moving them out and see what happens. Yeah, -1. Let's keep this guy in. We need another one. What do we got? Can he reach? He can reach. Disband those. That's in control. Of course, these won't actually replenish at the moment. Got to watch this because we might find that the place is out of. See, it's in disorder now. -1. Let's put this guy back. That's fine. Bye bye, guys. Sorry. You're being disbanded. You can go back home, plough your field, set the crops in. The war's over for you. Yeah, I think we need to look at this and do as much as we can in the way of expanding units. What have we got here? The artillery's really good, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Right. 5 artillery, all with 3 experience. I think I want to keep my light infantry. Don't know why, I just do. Don't go in here, that's stupid. I'm going to put a general in here actually as well. We're going to recruit all these guys, so I'm not bothered about pick and choosing which ones we're going to have. He's a pretty good guy, let's have him in there. And the guards, light foot. I'll watch this because it's now saying it's out of order. Can probably for a turn do that. I only want 1 army here, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 more slots. Move him in. There's 4 more slots for decent infantry now. 1, 2, 3. Right, so all of this can go, I think. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Got 1 more unit. Got any 2s? We have got a 2. Okay, so next turn, all these guys in here will be disbanded. Let's disband this. Scupper that ship. Okay, it's all a bit housekeeping now, isn't it? Really, sorry. I think we only need one army up here, I think. Okay, so they're all basically twos, aren't they? In experience, sorry, I'm looking at the chevrons for the experience. Right, get a general up here, I think. This guy here. So John Hope, or it's John Hope actually at the moment. Okay, they're all ones, aren't they? Okay, so one more unit in here, then the rest are going to be disbanded. Seems a terrible waste, as you're looking at this and you're thinking, why? But there we go. This is to get our economy back on track. Okay. Right, so one army up there. We'll have one army here in a moment. Let's do this. And can't actually do anything there. Let's get rid of some of these first. Let's get rid of that one. That one, corvettes we don't really want. Those. Rid of all those. Oh, I want to keep the. I know you're looking at something. Why on earth is he doing this? But you'll see in a moment why I'm doing it. Because I'm going to pull the plug on their trade. That's the reason I'm doing it. We definitely want the carronade frigates. They're the best frigates, most powerful. Okay, that's fine. That's a really powerful fleet actually. And the other one we'll actually get rid of. Scupper those. We'll just keep this one fleet here, which we'll put. Got to watch our trades. Let's station it. Station it here. The Russians still have a couple of fleets, but they're not up to much, I don't think. That's mainly a trade fleet. I think probably his battle fleet is up here. But again, even if all these were first rates, we could still take them out. It's not a problem. Okay, so that's sorted that out there. Not quite sure about down here what we want to do. In terms of getting rid of units, I mean. We'll come back to that, I think. We'll have a look at that shortly once winter starts. We're not going to pull the plug on trade now this turn. We'll do it next turn. Probably I can get rid of all these guys. Yeah. Look at the generals now. Do with the general in here, I think, I feel. This will be the third general, I think. Thomas Picton, he's a good lad from history. I think he was at the Battle of Waterloo, I believe, and certainly in the Peninsula campaign I think he was involved. I'm sorry I have to go all through this, but the best way that I know of sorting out our finances is reduce the number of troops we've got. So we've got many armies, of course. Right, that looks okay to me, to be honest, at the moment. Still got this army we can get rid of if we find out we don't have enough money. Down here we can't do very much because we need to keep these guys until Austria's gone. Okay, the fleets down here, we've got two fleets down here, I think. Oh no, that's only one guy, so we've got this guy here. Same thing really. What should we do? We need to move guys around. We've got a ship here. We'll move a corvette in there, can we, to move it? Let's move that one down there. I think these armies, as this comes into order, we'll actually just disband these guys. We won't worry about anything else other than just disbanding them. Let's go around to here. Can we reach? If we can't, we'll move the other army down towards it. Okay, nearly okay. Let's have a look and see what we want to do. It's going to be a strange fleet because it's going to be all heavy ships, so we're going to be chasing around after people rather a lot. Disband that. Alright, let's move it over there. This has a huge number of ships actually. Carronade frigates. I'd rather have a 74 than a 50, I think. 64, that's a good one. 64, we're going to hang on to that one, I think. That's a 50 that's got a lot of experience, but we'll get rid of that. We'll hang on to the 64. Right, can we get rid of all this? I think we can. I'd like to hang on to some of these carronade frigates, but we don't need them. Simply don't need them, I don't think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's just have a quick look over here. I'm pretty certain he doesn't have much. I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure that we can deal with him. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's scupper them. Oops. Let's scupper the whole lot. Right, let's have a look at our money. 53 now. Still going to be 20,000 adrift, I think, when we pull the trade plug. We've got 8,000 up our sleeve from destroying all the ships, these trade ships. So there might be another army we've got to get rid of, possibly, which is the one up in Sweden, I think. Anyway, let's have a look at this. This will be the last thing that we do here. We need to try and save this army. Let's move away as far as we can. And let's put this guy up here to ambush. That's it. Let's end the turn. Next turn we'll pull the plug on the trade. Ah, that's interesting. Just having a sip of tea. They're actually moving back towards their territory. In fact, they're scattering all over the place, to be honest. Ah, he thinks he's going to go off and grab Budapest, but we should be able to take them out. In fact, this is stupid what he's doing. We should be able to take out Budapest. Yeah, don't quite know. It's kind of weird AI behaviour, really. He would have thought he would focus on his last territory to defend it. I think it's probably just going to be a quick auto-resolve, and that'll be the end of the Austrians, I think. And then we'll end the episode on a high note. As long as the Russians don't attack us, we'll be fine. I don't think they are. I don't think they are going to attack us. They realise that we're more powerful than them. Oh, the Turks going to try and grab it? Looks as if they are. Okay, we're getting attrition from somewhere, I'm not quite sure where. Don't know why I did that. It's this guy here, this spy. There we go. Right, so we need to look at attrition now because it started. Can we move this guy out? Can we move one of them out? Possibly. Let's just move these guys in here for the moment. Okay, because this may well be, once this is up to scratch, we'll probably get rid of all these guys. They're only acting as a garrison after all. Let's certainly get rid of these guys. The whole lot. Even if we have to then keep that army up there with the general, we're still going to do that. It's +3, so it's going to be a while before we can move out, but according to my kind of calculations, it will be winter. We're going to go through the whole of winter without attacking the Russians. Everyone else is actually hunkered down for the winter. Keep the spies moving this direction. Let's have a look at Kiev. What's over here? Sorry, let's have a look. Spies. I think we'll keep him here actually on this junction. We'll try the other spy further west, further east. I keep saying west, I mean east. Oh, let's have a look. He didn't break his alliance with us, did he? He still isn't in. Yeah, it's not actually in a problem at the moment. Let's let's do this. Boom. And besiege. And bring these guys down. Use the reinforcements. And bring these guys in as well, although they have to replenish, of course. Can't do anything at the moment. Oh, got an army here, so we'll have to stay there at the moment. Spies, can we get pie now? I don't think we can we? Ah, perhaps we can. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll fight the Battle of Bucharest in the next next episode. We'll just bring our guys up to here. Okay. So we're not going to be able to move these for ages, I don't think. Tax office, I think. But I say, as they get as disorder goes, we'll actually disband some of these units rather than trying to move them to the front. We'll simply disband them. Not these. Some of these are good. But we may be able to move some of these guys immediately. I've got very good experience. Don't want to get rid of the Black Watch or the Scottish Highland Light Infantry. Okay, I'm going to call it a day there. Made a lot of progress again. The next episode we'll probably pull the figures on our trade. Just stop it basically. We'll just basically get rid of all of our trade. We're making 62,000. Trade is 71, so we're 10,000 adrift at the moment. So we're going to be close. If we can get rid of all those ships that are trading, by that I mean disbanding all of these, we're going to be pretty close to breaking even. And it may be a question of just going through and maybe destroying one more army, which I'm sure we can do. We're only talking about fighting the Russians now, aren't we? So it's not going to be too much of an issue, he said, making light of it. We shan't be fighting them in winter. We've got two armies here. Would that be enough? Possibly, because they've gone up here, haven't they? Yeah, anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. So thanks for your time watching. I'll be speaking to you very soon. Cheerio for now. Bye-bye.